Right. How do, folks? And welcome back once again to Crusader Kings 2 with the Top Cliffs. Hello, Chen. Good evening to you. You joining us for half an hour before F1? It's been alright. It was pretty busy at work again. I've just about caught up with my tasks, so yeah. And it's been a pretty quiet weekend, to be fair, which I suppose is what you need, especially with the next couple of weekends. I've got stuff to do. Like on Friday, I've finally got my endocrinology appointment. Remember the hormone specialist appointment that I got referred for in June? Was supposed to be for a 4-week referral list. Well, it's finally come through. It's next Friday. And then I was sat at home yesterday and the post arrived and it's like, oh, endoscopy. So that's on the 6th of November. It's like, oh, everything seems to be coming together all at the same time, which is, I suppose, pretty good. Get it all sorted and done and dusted. Can't say I'm looking forward to having a camera shoved down my esophagus again, but hey, it's a very unpleasant procedure. And I won't be having sedation either. Oh, because I just rather endure the discomfort than have to have any sort of sedative put in my body. I thought, oh no, thank you. Not the biggest fan. But anyway, so yeah, so some medical appointments have come through finally. I've been waiting for. But so yeah, not bad. Next week, I'm looking forward to next week. It's Halloween week. Not that I'm a big Halloween person, but my pumpkin that I have still got downstairs because I have not yet made my pumpkin soup will get made at some point. And I'm thinking, I might as well just do it on Thursday. Not cook it on the stream, of course, but cook it before the stream and maybe eat it here, you know, or show it to you, show and tell. And the muffins too. I can show you the muffin and have the muffin with a cup of tea before the stream finishes. So I'm thinking Thursday's a good time. That could be my alternative little bit of bits and bats. Show off my bad cooking skills. That's it. Now that I've said that, I'll end up burning them, won't I? But anyway, Thomas, good evening to you. Crazy Couldn't, welcome to you too. So yeah, so it's Halloween week. Looking forward to Thursday. No football. Looking forward to a good old-fashioned 4-hour stream. I used to stream for 4 hours. Obviously, my streams lately have been kind of 3 tops now. As I get a little bit older, stamina, you know what I mean. Need a bit more beauty sleep and all that. But yeah, I look to start around about 6 o'clock possibly on Thursday, depending on how the cooking goes. And yeah, have an old school 4-hour stream, a break in between, but we'll maybe stream a couple. Oh, we're streaming until the quarry, aren't we? We're streaming the quarry. So probably stream that for the entirety, seeing it's a new game. But yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to starting that. It's only a short one, so we can squeeze that into the schedule, you know. Just about. So yeah, looking forward to that. And as I say, work should be a little bit quieter this week. It should be. Who knows? Maybe it won't be. And yeah, my manager's replacement has been announced. So yeah, new manager as of the 8th of November. So that's to look forward to. Oh, nice little pumpkin emoji there. Do you know what I need to do? I need to go into the shops and get another pumpkin, because having just one means I can only make one lot of soup and one lot of muffins. What if I meant to make some pancakes or another lot of soup? It might be a bit late now. I did this last year. I was like, oh, I'll get some the day before, it'll be fine. Oh no, it's all run out. Not because people want to make soup out of them. No, because people want to carve them into lanterns. And then waste everything else. Chuck it out of the bin, we don't want that, we just want to carve it. Hey. But you can make soup with it, what are you doing? Precious. It only comes once a year, this bloody thing. Pumpkins. Oh. So yeah, tomorrow I'm in the office, so actually, coming to think of it, and I'm saying it out loud, I'm going to pop to the supermarket before I get to work. At like 6:30 in the morning, no less, but nonetheless, take advantage of it being quiet, nip in at 6:30 to my local supermarket, grab a pumpkin so that I've got a spare one, so that I can make a bit more. As I've said before, not that I profess to be the world's greatest chef, but because I love my food so much and I'm quite experimental and I don't care if things go wrong, I just kind of just throw stuff in, and if it works, it works. It usually does. I've got a good palate for these things and a good gauge. My pumpkin soup, if I do say so myself, is pretty damn good. You know, onions, lots of garlic, bit of paprika, little tiny bit of cumin, give it a bit of spice, a bit of curried flavour. Only a little bit, not to curry it too much, but just to give it a little something extra. You can even go the whole hog if you want to put a roasted red pepper in there, but I don't go that far. Your pumpkin puree, make it yourself, of course. Boil the pumpkins, blitz it in a blender, and then yeah, chicken. I like chicken stock personally. Stick a bit of chicken stock in there, and then yeah, blitz it all together. Finish off with lots of salt and pepper to taste, and finish off with double cream. None of this creme fraiche nonsense. No, all the calories. Put it in. Nice little dab of that. Oh, and don't forget, sprinkle the chili flakes too, because it is quite sweet pumpkin, so having that little bit of extra kick and fire to it just counteracts the sweetness a little bit. It's quite nice. And then you get Damo special pumpkin soup there, which I'm sure I could charge for a nice pretty penny in a restaurant, because it's bloody delicious. Served with some nice crusty fresh tiger loaf bread. It usually goes down pretty well with it. Yeah, that's me on-stream dinner on Thursday. There you go. So, yes, Empress Aphra, welcome. I know, not just near Halloween, on Halloween, and a proper horror game. Not as probably as bad as Mortuary Assistant, because I can't see any horror game being as bad as that. Because that was that was well done horror. Psychological jumps, it had everything. Hence why I had to play it in 3 bits. Hello, Shelley, welcome. Welcome. Good evening to you. Good to see you. Save the seeds. Do you know what? Somebody give me a good tip for the seeds of the pumpkin. Take the seeds, put them on a baking tray. No oil's required because they're a seed and they've got oil in them. And just coat them and season them with a bit of chili flakes, bit of salt, bit of pepper, and then just put them in the oven. And just crisp them up. And they're just like little crisps when they come out. She said at the tip. Well, the lady that mate was my colleague at work. She said, yeah, they turn out really, really good. So yeah, waste not, want not. Flesh in in soups and stuff. Even the seeds. Handy little snack. Hello, Louie. Welcome. Right. Anyway, that's as much full info as you're getting this evening, unless anybody else asks me some questions, because there's not really much else to update you with. So I've also done all of the stuff that I need to do off camera and done it and saved it. So all I have to do is just quickly show you and tell you I don't have to do it, so we can start this game rolling before 8 o'clock tonight. I'm telling you, no messing about tonight. We're going full speed ahead here. There's lots to do. Got stepstones to capture, more alliances to broker, Dawn to save, because our son is only a child and looks like he's already been given bad counsel. Some random blue-haired lady was teaching him, for heaven's sake. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, so children's education. So here he is. First of all, we'll start off by showcasing the rather dashing, rather able, and military genius that is Arlen, the hunter, Topcliffe, age 36. He's been in charge now since the age of 16, 36 years, is that? My maths is a bit dodgy. 36, yeah. He's been in charge since he was 0. That makes it easy. He was thrust onto the throne whilst he was just out of the womb. That's very, very unfortunate, but fortunate at the same time. 36. So his age is his reign. It's easy to remember. So he's 36 years in charge. Technically, 36 years old. Here he is. Lovely hair, scar down face, beard working well. I love the fur collar. He's got a Valyrian steel blade by his side. Now, this is the kind of stuff, right? If I was a budding artist, which clearly I'm not. I can't even do anything simple on paint. I don't even possess Paint Shop Pro. I would actually quite enjoy giving a little sketch of my characters, you know, because I could, you know, sketch out. Obviously, I've got this pose, but you know, if I was artistic enough, you know, gather, yeah, okay, he looks like that, and then put him into a nice little picture. You know, and then we could maybe have like a timeline of all the rulers, all in different, you know, all with their own little caricature kind of thing. Timeline. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? If only I could flip and draw. Nothing. I've got not an artistic bit of talent in me. Drawing, singing, musical instruments, not a single lick of it. Nagisa, how's Canada? Nice and cool over there. Good to see you. Just finished Cyberpunk Phantom Library. Really good. Right, okay, so that's a DLC. Okay, a rare thing. Good DLC nowadays. But anyway, so yeah, here he is, Arlan. Yeah, the Valyrian steel down. That's why I got to the drawing him. You know, drawing him looking by feather, you know, fur collar, looking prim, sword by the side, family portrait shot. You know, it was so cool. That's what CK2 does really well, actually. The photo mode and stuff of your characters and the court and your family all together. Quite like that. DA4 releases later this week. Oh God, it's come around fast. I'm gonna have to switch off to that. Hopefully it's very badly optimised and it's going to take a bit of time to get right, so that I don't have to feel the urge to have to download it straight away. Oh. Haven't felt hot since I got here. Cool beans. Right, I'll let you debate the intricacies of DLCs there. So here he is, yes, Arlan looking spiffy. So, daughter Mylender, constantly sick, must be a bug, or maybe she's just got permanent cramps. I couldn't imagine anything worse than living with permanent cramps, because cramp is a very painful condition when it happens. Usually due to dehydration, but it's painful when it happens. Oh my God! And you'd think that the worst place to get it would be like a big muscle, like your calf, your thigh. It's painful there. I found it's worse when you get it in your toe. Agony. My God. Yeah, toe, bad place to have cramp, I'm telling you. And yes, and nobody will marry her because of it. Who wants to marry somebody that's constantly got cramps, you know, in the middle of trying to have a baby? What's happening? Oh, it's just my cramp again. Every time. We're never going to have a child with it. Oh, God. No, we don't want any of that, so... No, thanks. No marriage is here. So yeah, we can't ally with the West. We can't ally with the Reach. It's Reach we're trying to ally with, because she's sickly. It's causing an issue. The Vale have got a son. We don't have a spare daughter anywhere near the son's age, therefore we can't ally with the Vale. So we're just still allied with the Trident and the North combined, the Westerlands and, of course, Dawn. The issue for the Trident is they're actually losing this war for somebody else's claim on the Trident. So this would separate the two paramouncies again. So the Trident, I'm assuming she's claiming just the Trident. Who's this? Lord Leopold Skagos. Who are you pushing on this throne, pal? Who are you pushing on the throne? Lady Calera of the Trident. Yeah, so it's the Trident. Oh no, she's got both. Trident and the North. Ooh. Maybe she's going to take both. I don't know. Just noticed YouTube added a sleep timer. Where have they added a sleep timer to? I hope nobody puts my videos into ghost. I'm just joking. So these are the perfect videos to fall asleep to. The amount of times I watch people's videos, LPs, streams, whatever I'm watching, and fall asleep to them is like, and this is often unintentional. I'm like, I want to watch this. And then I have to watch the same video 4 times, 3-4 times, because every time, I'm not as bad as I used to be, funnily enough. I used to do that all the time. I don't fall asleep as much as I used to, which I suppose is a good sign. in the settings menu. So what does it do? Does it automatically shut the video down once once the timer ends? How's it? What's he supposed to do? Yeah, I don't put YouTube on. I don't put any sort of like sleep videos, like binaural beats or some of those kind of ASMR type things, or other videos that play lucid sounds or calming sleep sounds, waves crashing and bit of whatever. None of that nonsense. I just put a YouTube video on, proper LP or something. Yeah, guaranteed to knock me right out. Okay, sorry. So we were looking at Ireland. I said we were going to unpause it by 8. Come on. So I got distracted. My daughter, that's what we were doing. She's unmarried, maybe unmarried for some time. I've actually hit the trigger in 10 minutes. Okay, if you drop off and you get the geezer, go mute for a while, we know what's happened. So sleep timers work very well. Second daughter, Lady Paramount of the Trident, married to Paramount Harbour, our ally. She's done well for herself. She's got lovely hair, look at that. Chip off the old block there. I've got blonde frizzy hair. She's got blonde, frizzy, big hair. Big hair. Then we get to my eldest child, Eric Davin, the first of the double name Topcliffs. Started a trend now. Lord Paramount of Dawn, as of the last session, we've left him trying to end and finish off this war that we, single-handedly, if you remember, tipped in the favour of Dawn. Because before we arrived, they were struggling. In fact, at one point, they were like minus 70-odd% in one of them. So, as much as you might think he's maybe over-egging it a bit, I think all Paramount Ireland's probably got a point, actually. Were it not for our intervention, Dawn would be in somebody else's hands. I mean, it is technically in somebody else's hands because it wasn't you who they were waging war against initially. That's by the by. That's by the by. We still had a big part to play in making sure that Dawn didn't fall into the wrong hands, if you get my meaning. So, Eric Davin, he's been tutored by Lord Clarion. His regent is Sir Roland of Winter Gardens. I mean, let's be honest with you, not bad. He's a bit sickly, a bit ill, but he, if you were going to have a regent, a jack of all trades, springs to mind. He's got it all. I can do a bit of intrigue and can do a bit of diplomacy. I can do a bit of martial. I can really run the realm for you if you want. I've got it all. Pick me, pick me. Oh yeah, I'll have you. You look like a jovial fella. Good. So Roland of Water Gardens, very capable regent. Tutor, good in diplomacy, a kind fella. Nice man. Suppose he might teach my son to be very, very pleasant ruler. Could work out well. But we've got to keep an eye on him and make sure that this war doesn't start to slip away from his grasp, otherwise we're going to have to come and help him out. This is the only army that's left standing. Smash that, this problem ends, really. It's just that we couldn't be bothered to finish it off because we were suffering lots of attrition down there. Very sandy, very dusty. We were ready to get home. Okay, Arlen, who is now the Lord of Rain House. So the first Topcliffe to rule in Rain House was given to my son. Pleasure was all ours. And then we've got, so we have changed his tutor to be us from the Maester, and we have, same with Andreas Marler Topcliffe, who we've also brought under our wing. Just changed that. Both of them are on Pride focus. Lord Casper, my 6th child. My wife is very good. Thrift focus for something different. Educated by the Maester until about age 6, and then we'll specialise depending on how he's looking. And then likewise for Oliver, my namesake. Got to name a child after myself. I've named a child after everybody else apart from myself. Might as well name one after myself now. 2. Duty, just to keep everything a bit mixed it with the educations. There you go, 7 kids. 7 is a lucky number. Right, we've done that. I've cleared out some of the courtiers. You don't need to know who they were. They were indescribable morons. But what was quite difficult was it took me a while to find those indescribable morons because everybody in my court has got some kind of sentimental value. They are children of great people of the past. They are family members. They are friends of family members. It's like, who are you? You've got no useful family. You're not married to anybody. You're right for kicking out. Let me just make sure. Check the relations tab. Oh, you're best mates with my daughter. Oh. Better not kick you out then. It was just constant. Everybody, but we're a close-knit community. Everybody knows everybody. This makes it difficult to chuck people out. But yeah, we managed to get rid of 4 people. 4 people didn't make the grade. Fabricate a claim on Sunstone. Yeah, I've switched up my Justicia to now try to fabricate a claim here because we have a claim there already. Finally. So that's been done. I've put Footley as my cupbearer. Tom and Footley, son of the great Simon Footley, the great blunderer Simon Footley, bless him. He had all the stats, but he seemed to have none of the pizzazz to back it up. Constant blunder after blunder with him, wasn't it? So yeah, he was the most important person that liked us the most, so we have given him cupbearer status. My lender's handmaiden. She's got her first handmaiden. Who is it? Well, it's... Where is it? There! It's my daughter. It's her daughter too. Is it her daughter? Of course it is. She's taken her own daughter as a handmaiden. And that's your punishment unless you get yourself anti-cramped and get the flipping hell out of here. Otherwise you're going to run after me and do all of my dirty work for me now. Come on. Get yourself well, will you? It could be a strategy. Commanders are fine, all got good things and thanks and all the rest of the good stuff. We're quite happy. Look at the council. Loyal to a fault. Loyal to a fault. They love us. Speaking of loving us, our vassals. Not a single one has a negative opinion. In our court, a couple of people don't like us. One of them's our rival, Tight Show. Of course we fired him. He's still a bit grudgy about that. He's getting over it slowly. There's our alliances, so there we go. That is as much as we need to see. Law change. Illegal inheritance, no. Controlled realm inheritance. Let's make it illegal for lands to pass outside of our realm. I don't know if it will stop this whole situation from happening again, but if it does, let's do it, because this is a massive OCD crisis waiting to happen. It's horrible. And as I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's just the colour more than anything. It's red. It's just this red blob right there. If it was like this grey colour, it was like it could almost blend in a bit. You could almost forget about it. But it's just right there, like a red danger sign flashing in my face. Slap bang, usually where I have my screen as well. Right in the middle of my screen, because that's where I position my screen. The only issue is, I'm allied with them. So we either break the alliance for this little bit of land back or whatever, but we'll take the opportunity that when the alliance breaks down, we'll pounce. But until it does, we're going to kind of we're stuck with it. So the supporters of or the council are all loyal. So now that they're all loyal, they're going to vote the way that I want them to vote. So they're voting in favour of this quite heavily. That'll pass through quite easily. So hopefully that'll end this Tarth, this Westerland kind of taking things out of our land situation. From the base game, I seem to recall it didn't in certain circumstances. So I'm not holding my breath, but anyway. Realm inheritance, I've done that. I've got a loan to repay. Just thought I'd write that down to remind you so that you can remind me that we need to save money because we've got a loan to repay. And then there's only 2 more things to do before we start, before we set the time rolling, and then we're good to go. Weak claims, none of them are interesting to push. We've done that. Adventurers coming potentially next year. Righteous imprisonment. Okay. Now we're talking. Lord Baron of Parchments. Family member. Kinsman. We could see how he's related if we really wanted to. Still not anywhere closer to this family tree session. But anyway, he is... let's get this right now. Get this right here. Right, I'm Arlen. This is my father. This is my grandfather. This is my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather's brother Elquist had kids eldest male was Barristan, and he's Barristan's eldest male. So that makes us very distant cousins, really. Very distant, but nonetheless. So grandfather's great-grandfather's brother. Yeah, very good. 52 members strong. Our house is pressing on. We don't have a lot of prestige because we don't have a lot of people in ruler positions. It's kind of just been the head Topcliffe. So now we need to start getting our Topcliffe family put onto different seats so that they can, like my son, for example. Although, you know, we've got now 2 Lord Paramounts in the family, which helps. So yeah, we need to start getting our family members spread out even further, owning land and stuff. But yeah, 52 members, very strong, very strong. So, he is plotting to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of the Stormlands. And I was thinking, oh, it lowered the volume and then paused the video. That is so cool. In a cool kind of way. Because it means that if you are putting in an LP on like I do, and you know you're going to fall asleep within 20 minutes, you just put it on for 20-minute sleep timer, and then you don't miss... Well, you do still miss the video, don't you? It doesn't really work, does it? I suppose it'll stop the video playing on and on and on. Oh, it's gone forward 5 videos all of a sudden. Which has happened to before now. When the videos are like 15 minutes or not like hours. I've never fallen asleep at my desk and woke up in the morning. That would be a mega nap, wouldn't it? Yeah. Fell asleep at midnight in my desk, woke up at like 6. Oh. No. Anyway, Baron of Parchments, plotting to take my throne away from me. We've let this slide for a long time, but now is the time to deal with it. Why? Because we have lots of kids. We've got kids, boys, all boys need to be busy. So Parchments could be in the hand of a Topcliffe that wants to plot and scheme against us, or it could be in the hands of our child. I think it'll be better off in the hands of our child. So we're going to deal with Lord Baron, hope that he raises his banners, put him down, and deal with him like we did with the Rainhouse situation. We won't kill him, he's a family member, he's just been a bit foolish. We'll just obviously set him out on his backside afterwards. But yeah. Why is Lord Baron currently considering another offer from us? What offer are you considering? Oh, hang fire, folks. I know what he's considering. I considered ending all plots. Ah, he's going to end the plot, which means that, oh no. It means this is going to fall away. Oh, hang, oh, damn and blast. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then the final piece of the puzzle, 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. I'm going to be bang on time. We're going to raise an army, and we're going to take Bloodstone. We're going to take it after we've dealt with our distant cousin first. We're off to work. Oh, it's always work strange hours. Night shift action. As strange as it might sound, if we work flexible hours, we have to work 7.5 hours a day on average over the course of whatever month, 3 months, call it a 3-month period. It's not, it's a rolling flexi balance essentially, but 7.5 hours a day, call it. And you've got to do your hours between 7 and 8, so between 7 AM and 8 PM. So you could do them all in one go, like I start at 7 and finish at 3. You can split your shift if you want. You know, you can start at 8, finish at 12, have a long break, come back at 3, do 3 till 6, whatever. You can do it how you want, 3 till half 6. You can do it however you wish, which is great, you know, flexible working and all that. But I would be one of these people that actually would, not all the time, but you know, maybe every couple of weeks or so, if we were able to log on at like 9 at night and do like a 9 till midnight or something every so often. I would even do a Saturday, simply because if you work hours that are unsociable, you're not going to get bothered by your staff as much, are you? It sounds awful, but sometimes you've got things to do and you don't want to be disturbed. And you can bet your bottom dollar if you start doing it during normal working hours, you get disturbed because people want stuff from you. Obviously, you're the manager, aren't you? But doing it outside of those hours where nobody's going to disturb you, you could just sit down, I could just put my little jazz music on and just do me work, do me bits and me bobs without fear of being disturbed, at my leisure. Lovely jubbly, log off. I mean, technically speaking, most people finish at 4. I could do 4 till 7, for example, and it would have the same effect. But I'm like, 4 till 7 for me is a busy time. I like to be, you know, it's these kind of times where I think to myself, oh, if I'm not doing anything. But that would mean it would eat into stream time, which is not very good either. But yeah, there is something I find quite nice about working on sociable hours, and it's just that whole not being disturbed thing. Cham, enjoy the race. If you remember this time, just feel free to check in and let me know the result. If he's still here. It's probably already gone. The race is on the formation lap. It must be now. It's 1 minute past. Right. Well, we're 1 minute past 8 o'clock, so I'm a minute behind schedule. Makes a change from an hour. So without further ado, let's kick things off and see what happens. Today is another day. Okay, very good. Yeah, very good. I'm more intrigued about Mr. Baron of Parchments. No, where is he? Tell him to come here on his hands and knees before I forgive him his trespasses. Oh, yep, he's ended his plot. We've lost the imprisonment. I could have ousted him and had my son in Parchments. I was too hasty. We sent the ravens out too hastily. Send the ravens, asking them all to end their plots. Tell them we know what's going on and they're going to stop it off, right? Is that everybody? Everybody I'm aware of, everybody. Are you sure? Yeah, everybody I'm aware of. Okay. Shoom, shoom, shoom. They're all flying off. Yep. Right, now we're going to imprison this Baron fella. I've decided now. But we've already sent a raven to ask him to end his plot. Oh. If you go back on your word now, you're going to, oh, you can't do that. No. I did ask you if you were sure. Where's Simon Futley when you need him? By the way, tonight in Pathfinder, 2 of our party members died. Whoa! One got swallowed and drowned by a big fish, while the other was pecked to death by a madness-inducing ostrich. This is what I love about RPGs and you know, D&D, Pathfinder type stuff. The amount of stories that come out of it. You know, it's great. Sat around a table, if you're eating snacks, if you like to eat a couple of snacks with friends and whatever, and the stories that come out of some of the sessions, we still laugh and joke about some of the stuff that we've got up to in campaigns gone by. Me turning the big boss into a toad whilst we looted the place and ran it always draws a chuckle. The joys of polymorph. Right, anyway. So righteous imprisonment, Lord Robert the Terrible. What's he doing now? Oh, Lordship of Bronzegate. Oh, not overly concerned. Right, okay, so that means our distractions need not go any further. Bring an eye here. We can afford to busy ourselves now with our own escapades, which is, let's claim the bloody bloodstone. Come on, let's get it done. Let's go. We've got an island to claim here, and we are going to flipping well claim it. Go, go, go. Calling allies? I don't see the need. I think we're perfectly fine without allies here. We're going to just recruit all of our local levy here. It should be more than enough to deal with the situation. I might take your levies too, if you don't mind. thanks very much. There's quite a few of them, you see. We'll go all mass here, get ourselves ready, get some boats hired, and off we go. Our first of the stepstones, here we come. Hopefully. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know. They're all islands out in the sea, piracy and all the rest of it, different culture. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. We're going to find out though, aren't we? We've got a vassal. Some sort of faction. The only faction is liege loyalists. Let them go, let them come. Let them come and swear their loyalty to me. We shouldn't punish them for it. Don't be silly. Right, what boats have we got? What boats have we got? Have we got boats? We've got 3. I need more than 3, matey. We've got 34. Is that enough for you, sir? It's a good amount. Oh no, these people coming with their stupid requests. Please, can I have some money so I can attack some random lord because he's got land that belongs to me by right? Fund your own flipping war. Moron. 46 ships required. Is it 100 ship? 100, isn't it? So yeah, we need 46 ships. That's a lot of ships. That's quite a lot of ships. Have you got any ships? I got 23. I got 23 ships. Ah, I'll take them all. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Let's get them. Let's get them coming. Let's get them coming. Right, Mathos wants to get married. Go on then. He's asking me for. I know I'm in charge of everything, but is that the law changed? Was that the law? Was that a different law? Nope. The law has come into effect. Control realm inheritance has been enacted. So saith the council. Well done. Right. Here we go. It's going to be Arlen. He's leading this one personally. It's going to be Taicho. And it's going to be Donald. It's going to be Donald. Taicho is here. Remember Taicho? It used to be Arlen, Donald and Tancred were the 3 amigos throughout the whole of the Dawn campaign. Taicho endeared himself to us when he pushed us flying out of the way and jeweled that fella, or tried to jewel the fella before he weed himself and ran off. And ever since then, as much as we didn't appreciate being pushed out of the way, the man was ready to lay his life down for us. We thought, you know what? Commander it is. We're going to give you command now. And here he is by our side, commanding men, loyal to a T. Can't fault the man. Commander improved. Very good. Why are Bloodstone ships coming this way? Hang on a second. We might just not. We're just about to remove the anchors. Hang on, we've got word. Ships are coming. Okay, put the anchors back down quickly. Hang fire. The enemy could be coming to us. No need for us to worry. The fools. Pirates, you see. Not a brain cell between them. Let them come. Or maybe this is like a. This is like a. I don't know, like a. Nope, they are. Look like they're coming to Storm's End. Why would you do that? With 1,000 men, we can raise. They are. They're coming with 1,000 men. What the hell are you doing? I can raise 3,000 men here. Are you stupid idiots? Oh, he's got. Oh, goodness me. Right, hang on. Let me just deal with this problem. Oh, good charity. Good effort. Oh, 75%. Just like that. We must have caught somebody or done something. Right, are we done? Are we done here? Yeah, that's it. Thanks for the assistance. Your work is done. We'll stand down now then, yeah? Yeah, stand down. Thank you. Bye. Right, excellent. Now then. Let's go and deal with this, shall we? You gotta take it to them. At least they were proactive. They didn't sit there in Bloodstone with 1,000 men and think, oh, we'll just stand here, hope they don't attack us. No, they're like, well, take it straight to Storm's End. Well, they've got like 4,000 men there. I don't care. We're going in. We're going in hard. Yeah, highly ambitious. Some might say foolish. I don't know. Maybe they just thought riches. There'll be riches beyond our wildest imaginings there. Yes, but we won't be able to get to the riches because the Storm's End is a very big, impenetrable, some say, castle. No, I'm not having it. We're going in. We're going in now. I'll respect that. I respect that. Now then, arranged marriage from the head of the Reach. Could all this time I've been flashing my daughter before them? Maybe just maybe they're ready for her now. Has she got rid of her cramps? Let us find out. Who do you want, Mr. Redwine? And will it result in an alliance, perhaps? Yes! This is his daughter. This is his son. This is my crampy daughter. She's still got cramps, but they're over it now. Way! This is your, not even your youngest son. It's your second youngest son. Claims to the Reach, strong claims, which means my grandchildren will too have strong claims. A Topcliffe could yet. Oh no, but it has to be a regular marriage. Oh, never mind. But Topcliffe blood, but not Topcliffe name. Damn. Should have got in there first. But hey, do you know what? We're going to be grateful. Look, he's a formidable fighter. Ah, good protector. Looking good, blue eyes, hair swept in a very neat fashion. A strange beard, let's be honest, but hey. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Now, where were we? Alliance? No? Political what concerns? You've married my daughter. That's not... What concerns do you speak of? The concerns when I have to pay you a dowry. Concerns, is it? Concerns? This is a concern. Serious concern. You don't need cash. Well, you do, actually. It's a Lord Paramount. We cannot... The wall is under assault. Oh. We lose a bit of prestige. Look, we can't restrike. The north is miles away. The wall falls every 5 minutes, really. Oof. The pitiful state of my sister. Call for a physician. I'm concerned about this. Mind you, it's only one castle. We should be fine. Should be fine. We should be fine. Is every single one of these stepstones an independent realm? There's a lot of stepstones. Even like these little tiny ones. Every single little smidgeny stepstone is independent. Holy cow. No, there's one, two... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a couple of high lordships that haven't been formed. Okay, so Bloodstone, right? We're going to have to get this right, because we're going to have to... The high lordship of the central stepstones, which would be Bloodstone and Rexstone. So these two go hand in hand. Okay. So that will necessitate us not claiming this one then, and claim this one instead, I would imagine. It will be probably more beneficial. Switch him up maybe. Hugh Storm wants to go to the old town. Who are you? Topcliffe blood. Wants to be a maester. Off you go. Enjoy yourself. 4,000. Look at that. We've lost 600 men. Could probably assault this, to be fair, at this point, but I don't want to risk it. Okay, there was an event that probably caused most of that decline there. But hey ho. Hey ho. 3,005! What in the... Wow. Yeah, these places are not very good for attrition. Come on, let's get it done. Come on, finish them off quickly. Oh. Changing colour tabards here. Come on. Come on. Burn things down. Assemble the mob. It's a strange event, that. 3,000. Wow, we are. It's not struggling here. They're all dying of starvation. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the locals are like savages. I've had my dinner too, so there's no dinner break today. My lord, we've rounded up everybody who can find in Bloodstone. What should we do with them? Clap Pirate Lord in irons and leave the rest. Imprison the entire family. Yes, the entire family. Shall I tell you why? Because this is foreign land. They're barbarians, they're pirates, we don't know what they're going to do. All of them. Every last one of them. Imprison them all until we figure out just how dangerous this place is. Right. Anyhow. Enforce demands. Give it to me. We have now got ourselves. We have successfully seized the Lordship of Bloodstone after defeating Pirate Lord Bazak Mo Dal Zum of Bloodstone. Shall the territory be attached to the personal domains of Storm's End, or shall Pirate Lord be confirmed as its rightful holder to ensure stability? So we can take it for myself. Or we can make him swear fealty. I think having a pirate lord run the pirate realm is probably for the best. He's gonna hate our guts, to be honest with you. He's furious, declared war, foreigner, and all that kind of jazz, but ultimately... I mean, I would never give this to one of my sons, I have to say. Oh, he's a lunatic. Oh. Open succession. What the hell does that mean? Not the foggiest clue. So we get a debuff to tax and to levy enforcement rate. For 5 years. But then after 5 years, all this should go away and everything should be fine. So it's just going to be a tumultuous time until we get up to speed with things. But we're not in a rush. And I suppose if we leave this place to be run by pirates, it'll just be a load of pirate realms that we own. Overextending. Well, we're gonna get the entirety of the. We're gonna get the entirety here. That's why I was looking at the de jure claim. So there's like. We've already got. We're gonna have. This is gonna be an issue actually. Come to think of it, because if it plays like the original game, then 2 kingdoms, aka 2 Lord Paramounts, should be enough, right? So we can't form the Kingdom of the Stepstones because that would be 3 kingdom titles. And we can't give a kingdom title away because we're not high enough tier. So they will just have to remain as high lordships under Storm's End, and we're not near our vassal limit, so we can afford to have some more vassals, so that's fine. So the question is, do we want the vassals to be pirate lords, running the islands like they've always been run, grumpy with us because they don't like us and we're foreign, or do we want to try to bring order to these realms? See you later, Ollie. Hello, Chris. Royal cream biscuits ready? Ooh. Yeah, and try to make these islands be a bit more civilized under the banner of Storm's End, under the Stormlands banner. I can't see the negatives apart from the 5-year debuff, which is fine. Which is fine. So no, we're going to take it for ourselves. You have been usurped. And I have captured the treasury of the deposed Bazakmo Dalzoon. I've got splint mail armor. Don't you just love when you get a few more little trinkets? Private island retreat? Where is it? Where's it gone? Give it to me. Where's my new trinket? Hopefully it's coming home with us, right? Off we go. So, question, folks. Who do we trust from our court to be in control of Bloodstone? Do we give it to a Topcliffe family member? Do we give it to somebody else? This is the first of the stepstones that we have. Whoever we give this to will also be the High Lord of the Central Stepstones when we create the title. Someone with a cool dynasty name. I kind of want to give it to a Topcliffe person, really, but is there anybody in... Let's have a look if there's anybody in the council that we think deserves being given some land. Not really, all the good people died. Ooh. Let's have a look at the people on this place here. Ravella, bodyguards, Taicho. Oh, Taicho. Iranis. Now, Iranis is a cool name. We could quickly marry him off. Arrange a quick marriage. Right, Taicho, you're getting married, and then we're giving you some land. Oh, but then he wouldn't be our commander anymore. But do you know what? He's with us. He's with us. He's commanding the army that we've taken over there. Taicho, you're not going anywhere, buddy. What do you mean? You're staying here. We are giving you land and titles for good service. And to apologise when I unceremoniously ripped you from the council. So, 16. Yeah, 16 will do. How about this lovely, cynical, authoritative, charitable, temperate, gregarious lady, Pella? I thought she's got a moustache there. She's pretty decent with the stats. She's a competent steward. Can you ask him to convert? Oh, he's not even the right culture. Oh. Bravossi. Oh, I didn't notice. Is that an issue? Are we trying to convert them to Stormlander? It's probably going to be for the best, actually. Or maybe when you give him land, do you think we could be able to convert him? You reckon? I mean, it's not Bravossi, Essossi. Might be a bit more sympathetic. I don't know. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Taicho, we're giving you land, buddy. Bloodstone. Take it. Take it all. There you go. Taicho. This is Lord Taicho of Bloodstone. 63. He loves us now. We granted him a lordship. He's paying homage to us. Who knows? Maybe he'll take the fight to Rickstone himself. If not, we'll be popping along in due course to take that. Maybe we can take it now. Can we take it now? Oh no, because we haven't got the High Lordship. We can't get the High Lordship. It's one of those 50-50 duchies. I didn't marry him! Oh, for sake! Sideshow, come here! Sideshow, sorry about that, Sideshow. I was getting a wife for you, wasn't I? Oh no. How about a 33-year-old? A Mary. She's my lover. I can't give him her. Oh, damn. Ali-san! She's quick. Temperate. Cruel, stubborn. No. Infidel. Oh, okay. Infidel. Right, you marry yourself then, please. Otherwise, Bloodstone's going to... Who's the heir? It's going to go back to me anyway. You can rule it until you're done. If it comes back to me, so be it. But hey, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Kicked my dust filter off the top of my PC. I don't know how my foot got up there. Some of your kin are unhappy that you granted the lordship of Bloodstone to Taicho. Whatever, Morton. Get a grip, will you? Get a flipping grip. Bloody idiot. What have you done for the family to warrant me just randomly giving you a piece of land? You absolute buffoon. Don't bother me with such things. Right, here we go. Who's Celessa? What have you done? Wants to become spy master. Jonos Lannister, the Whisperer. Must have been the football. Yeah. I'm going to play football on Wednesday. Hey, I played football last Wednesday and bloody hell, I was like back to my old ways again. Like twinkle toes there. Oh, felt really good. Scored about 8 goals. I'm like, oh. It was only a kick about for an hour. And then Thursday we had 2 games. And the first game was a really tough game and we won it like 6-3. It was a really really good win. And then we had a second game straight after. And one of our players got injured in the first game. Our sub pulled out before the game because something happened to his son. And so that we were out with only basically 5 players to play 2 matches. We were all knackered. One of them was injured, so there was no way we were going to win the second game. We were physically incapable of winning the second game. It was awful. Nope. Oh, the splint mail. Have we got the splint mail finally? No, this must have been a glitch. Unless it went to his treasury. No? Oh dear. Okay. Oh, he's still my vassal, so he can still be a commander and everything as well. That's cool. Doesn't look like we have the option to ask him to convert to whatever. Does it only work for religion? Because I don't know. Bravossi. Not even an option, is it? Right, let's go back to Ricci here. Alliance? No. Still concerned? Very. Okay. Just giving you my daughter's hand in marriage on 100 coins. And you got concerns. I think you're mocking me, pal. Right. Disband all of these. Okay. Oh ho! This war's going to be over, which means there's only this war to go, and then we'll be at peace. And that means we might be able to hold tournaments. Come on, son! Get this war won! And then we can have tournaments! Hopefully before Richard Wayne dies, he's still got cancer. He's a fighter, not just in combat. He's a fighter. The cancer's not beating me. The hell are you? Oh, hangfire, custody. How much you paying? 10 gold. 10 flipping gold. Who are these people? These are all from the war. We've got no reason to kill them, really. Execute. Is that going to be... Well, it's going to be tyrannical. How about ransom? No. Ransom. Ransom. 10. Okay. I'll take her. The rest of them can stay in prison a bit longer. War prisoners. For just a little bit. No good reason, really. %66%. It's looking like it's ticking upwards again. Right, where's my justice? Justice here. Fabricate a claim. What is going on here? What are you doing? Are they passing in from pillar to post or what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hang fire. Got an idle council member here. Getting confused. There you go. There you go. Right to there. So that we can create that High Lordship title. Next. So we take that, create the High Lordship title, give it to Taicho, and then give Taicho his own little vassal. He'll love it. He'll love it. He won't be able to understand what's happening. What have I done to deserve all of this? Listen, Taicho, it's your name. It's all in the name. You had a cool name, we have to treat you well. Right, Josh, do we ever get overwhelmed with the games that have so many options? Yes, I do. But we've got to appreciate with this game is it's a very complicated game, yes. A very steep learning curve, yes. But I have played 700 hours, 800 hours of it. So it's almost like riding a bike. But despite the fact that I've played the game for this length of time, there is, and it's a mod by the way as well, obviously. There's still probably there's just loads of things that you forget or just have never known. It is such an intricate game with all of the politics and the inheritance laws and it. Only this playthrough I learned about primogeniture that if you've got two daughters and one of the daughters has a son, that daughter then becomes preferable in the inheritance. I never knew that. Only in this playthrough did I know that. I thought primogeniture was strict order regardless, but no, if a daughter has a son, she takes precedence over daughters that don't, even if she's younger. Never knew that until this playthrough. So yeah, you're always learning new things, but it's worth it because the game is rich with features. Right, Lady Linara Musgrud, she is our spy master. I can't give you 47 gold. I'll give you a favour instead. I'll owe you a favour. A non-rude favour. Okay, how much? 25 gold? Oh, go on then. Twisted my arm. Oh, up me back. Oh. Release this random prisoner that I don't really care about for 25 gold? I think so. And I'm not releasing the others until all their family members come forward with offers too. I am short of cash right now. 76%. Come on, son. Send the troops in. Get this war finished so I can have a flipping tournament. Come on. Baya Shabad has been thrown into question. Alright. We'll leave that with you. Hard to pronounce kingdom. It would be good if the Lord of the Dornish Marches could take this back himself, but he can't because he would have to go to war with the Lord Paramount of the Westerns. It's never going to work, is it? Right, Baya Shibud recently fell into the period of interregnum where the great council of the nobles has been called to determine their heir. Dolo Ponu has been backed as the heir to the kingdom and has been crowned as Carl. All saith the great Carl. Dolo of Baya Bashad. Let's have a look at this Great Carl Sea, Dothraki Sea. I don't think it's expanded since we last looked at it. It's very big, but I don't think it's come any sort of further westwards. I think we're okay. I think we're good. Lord of Skagos. 66%. It's gone down again. Oh my god. Do we have to... Should we just... Maybe we should... I don't know, but we should... Oh, look at this. Should we just get our men on boats and come down here and end this war? I'm getting itchy fingers. I want a tournament. We can't have a tournament whilst we're at war. Under my guidance, my young son Arlen is mastering the art of swordsmanship. I wonder if we can have him as our squire. This is Arlen. Arlen and Arlen. The two Arlens. Where's little Arlen? Oh, that was my father's child, not my child. My father's called Oliver. I'm named the child Arlen sooner than that. No. Right, I got confused between the two. So this Arlen, can we take Arlen as a squire? Yes! Yes, it's little Arlen, the first that we have taught some combat skill to. And he's going to be my squire. I'm not going to be in any tournaments, son. No reason for me to be fighting in tournaments, but hey, you're a squire now. So when we do find out a tournament, we'll let you go and see what's happening, and you can meet Richard Wayne. You'll love it. Rumour has it he's an absolutely fantastic tournament fighter. We never know. We don't know it yet because we've never had a tournament since he came. And he's dying on us as well to make matters worse, but hey, who knows? Maybe you'll see this legend in action. We're all on tenterhooks here. For God's sake. I'm getting impatient. I want a tournament. I want a tournament and I want it now. I want a tournament and I want it now. How many ships? Okay, we've got plenty of ships. We only need about 10,000 men. We've only got 4,000 since that debacle in the Stepstones. I think we did about 8,000 men. Maybe 10,000. Maybe just take all of our men and just do it. Get yourselves down there, will you? And crush this nonsense before it begins. Because somebody's besieging this place, so is this... That looks like Dornish land, so this must be the enemy, right? This must be the enemy. So we could do with coming down here, taking care of this. And then that's going to heavily... Let's not talk about it, let's just do it. Let's just do it, come on, come on, come on. We're not having this now, we're not doing this now. Raise the flipping troops. I'm not having this. I'm not having it, I tell thee. I'm sick of it. Get yourself raised. Right, what are you doing? That's 2. Near enough 6,000. What about you, Estamont? Have you got men too? That is your men. Anybody else? What about you? I've only got 1,700. That'll do. Give me them. Give me all of them. Disband them. Right, all of us to here. To here. It's probably best. Quickly. We are going to Dawn. I'm sick of this. I want a tournament and I can't whilst this war rumbles on. Has Taicho got married yet? Taicho, have you got married yet? No, he wants to learn books. No, learn birds and bees. Get married. Come on, kids. It'll be good for you. Create a legacy. Create a legacy. It'll be marvellous. Right, we want ships from here. We want ships from down here. We want ships from here. We want all the ships. Come hither. There we go. Ships are coming. Maesters are most useful. Of course they are. Very useful. Been fighting for over a decade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Would you die quietly, Mina? I'm trying to read here. Yeah, over a decade. It's frightening, isn't it, really? Where has that 10 years gone? Mass Effect or Total War Shogun 2? Yes, that was 2011. Both of those series, I believe. Well, glad you've been along for the ride, Josh. Good to have the long-term, long-standing members. Some of you still around with me. Right, let's get this done. Merge the boats. Oh, look at that! Look how that's worked out. Literally 10 men short of the limit. This is fortuitous. It's a sign. Right, Arlen is going himself with Donald, and of course, none other than Taicho. Lord Taicho of Bloodstone is going. Wait a minute, the ships are a bit wonky. Wonky ships. There we go. On you get. Let's get ourselves right here. The Dawnish coast. Here we come. We are going to end this bloody charade. So the last thing we flipping well do, this has to stop. Oh, we lost a commander. Oh, who's died? Can we ascertain who's died from this? Probably not. Right, anyway. Baron! No, you tried to kill me. Well, fabricated claim. Andrew of Connington Tower. He's got a lot of command traits. Oh, brave man, yes. Humble man. Trusting man. Very loyal man. Come forth. We may give you command of troops. So this, oh, there, look. I've got your number, pal. The Great Desert? No. Where the hell are we going? Why are we going that way? What? Can't we dock here? I mean, I saw this big line, right? And I didn't realise that this meant you can't dock there. What about here? What about there? What's going on? Can't land on the southern coast. What? Why not? I can't travel through here on land. It's going to take her forever and a day. Where's Starfell? Oh. Stop. How do I cancel the movement? There we go. I was going to say, Starfell's not got that line next to it. Verstappen has a 20-second penalty. Oh, good. Oh, now who's dead? Oh, the guy from Rainwood's died. I think he was the shipman, wasn't he? Yeah, he was the shipman. The master of the shippies. Right, master of the ships now. A pirate master! It's Taicho! How quickly he's risen. How quickly you've risen, Lord Admiral Taicho. Oh, he's loving life. Uncle Taicho. What have I done for this? I don't understand it. This has all been given to me on a plate. It's like, where's Jeremy Beadle? When is he going to pop out? This is all a tomfoolery. Get rid of this. Let me get rid of the Encyclopedia Britannica here. Oh. She's a diary which doubles up as my notepad now. I'm getting right into this. I just want a nice little fancy pen. I might even go back to my roots. My high school roots, and actually get, wait for it, do they still do them? A fountain pen. Do you know the pens where you get the fancy nib and you get the little ink cartridges and you put the cartridge in, screw it on, pop it in, It's got a little ball bearing in it. You pop it and screw it in, and then nice fancy ink. Because that kind of pen you can rub out with an eraser. Rubs the ink out. Unlike a biro, it doesn't work with a biro. Take me back to my high school days. What do you think? I'm thinking of getting a fountain pen. Heavy, weighted. Might take up calligraphy. My scruffy handwriting. I'll just take legible. That'll do. So yeah, if you know any good fountain pens, and I'm thinking I'm not just getting a plain old fountain pen. I want like something tangible, like I don't know, like a Game of Thrones or something. You know, so it's got to have something about it. So if you see any online, let me know. You had that at school? Don't they do that anymore? Look, it caused all manner of issue. Can you imagine? Ink, pen, pierce it, squirt it, stained white t-shirts all over the desks, all over your hands. Maybe they don't do that anymore. Maybe they ban fountain pens from schools. I wouldn't be surprised. It caused a right mess. And if you couldn't write properly, you wouldn't allow them. You had to use the red handwriting thick things. You know what I mean? Only if your handwriting was good could you have a fountain pen. It's discrimination if you ask me, but anyway. You can't write properly, you can't have a fountain pen. But I want a fountain pen. No, you've got to use one of the handwriting pens, the red things with the grippy hands, because that's going to help you write properly, apparently. A normal big pen, yeah. We weren't allowed biros. You had to have either the fountain pen or the red handwriting pens. You could not use a biro. I don't know. Who made these rules up in the 1990s? Who made these rules? It makes me wonder, as I say, I'm long removed from the education system. I only just realised that they changed the scoring system and GCSEs to numbers from letters. I mentioned this in the last stream. And it was 3 years ago that happened. Do they still allow you to use Bunsen burners? I mean, that's a health and safety hazard. Just waiting for you to be sued, you know. But yeah, Bunsen burner. You're supposed to have it on the, I don't know, was it the vent open when you was listening to the session, so that the orange flappy flame would be there, rather than if you close the vent, it goes to the really hot blue flame, which you couldn't see. Danger. And that thing's hot. Put your hand over that by mistake, whoosh, 3rd degree burns. So I won't be surprised if Bunsen burners were banned, because you know, health and safety and all that nowadays. So yeah, I mean, nobody watches that's at the age that goes to school nowadays, because of the demographics of my watchers go with me, you see. So nobody under 20 here. I heard them when I left school in 2018. Oh, that's 6 years ago. What can change in 6 years, Alex? What can change? Right, what we're doing? Starfall. Sounds like it's like an Adele song. Starfall, crumble, stumble. Oh, here we go. Adventurers, come again. The Night's Watch won without our assistance. I'm glad. I would have felt really bad had they not. Right, let's trundle across the land and figure out what we're doing. We could actually capture this, or recapture this, but I want to take down Commander Tyler of the Poor Fellows is trying to usurp my title. He's travelling around Summerhall trying to find documents and supporters. Make him disappear. Trying to get a claim on Summerhall, that is not good. Make him disappear. That is not happening. That's not my concern. We were on 3 speed for a second there. Did you see that? Oh my God. I'll have to have a drink. I remember never. Can't be going that fast. Have a laugh. Almost like I lost control for a second. I remember getting electric shock when I was doing a lab in physics. Some of them were magnets and it got me pretty good. Nothing serious. Was it static electric or proper electric? We all did the static electric thing. The device that's got the belt and it goes up and down, and it goes and goes, and you touch the top with your hand, and then your hair stands up. We've all done that as well, surely, as kids. Or how about the experiment where you all go down to the bottom of the running track, and then one of you stays at the top end of the running track, and you hold a balloon up and you pop it, and you see the balloon pop, and the sound doesn't get to you till about a second or two later, and he's like, oh, speed of light is faster than the speed of sound, as you have just witnessed with this simple experiment. Oh, all these high school days coming back to me. You know, having a ruler with a magnifying glass on the end of it that I then used to burn things. And as a child, you're cruel, aren't you? So I'll imagine what kind of things we burn. Not just dried grass and started fires. No. That was me experimenting with the art of magnifying sunlight, and yeah, creates a very hot little dot. Ooh, on purpose. That's bloody hell. Taking your life into your own hands there to demonstrate a concept. My liege, my work in Rexdose. Let me guess. 116 coins, is it? No, it's just 95.4. How silly of me. Bloody hell. We waited years for the claim on Bloodstone. We waited absolute years, and now we get a claim on Rexstone instantaneously. Aren't you clever, Mr. Terrence? We're struggling for cash because we've got an army raised as well. But we cannot not use it, so we have to use it. Right, okay. I was going to ask you to take a breather now from your fabrication. You're clearly getting a bit excited. Perform some statecraft and I'll come back to you in a few months' time, maybe a couple of years, but we've got some money saved up, okay? Okay. You're now far too efficient. You've gone from being incompetent to far too efficient in the space of about 6 months. Well done, you. Right. Yeah, must be tight. Yeah, Lord Tightshow's got things moving. He's greased the wheels. At least we're not suffering attrition in Starfall, which means that we're not in a massive rush. As long as we're not suffering attrition, we're okay. As soon as we start suffering attrition, then we've got to move quick. 66%. Now we're suffering attrition. 4,000 men. Right, let's get those men beaten, battered and bloodied quickly as possible. Only 15% bonus, we'll work with that. Oh, they're running off. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, we've lost a lot of men already. We've lost a lot of men already. Oh, for God's sake. Favour it is. Oh, we're missing them by days. Right, we'll try it one more time. If he runs off again, 15%. And I'm getting a river crossing penalty. Ooh. So that's minus 20%. Ooh. It's not going to be, this is going to be quite close actually. Oh, Lannister, anathema, upon you! Foul beast! Right, here we go. This is going to be pretty close. No, it's not. Arlen and his Taicho and Donald combo are military geniuses. I mean, what on earth? Crumble to dust in the blink of an eye. Goodbye, good night, 81%. Wow. Sir Tarwin is a courtier. Lord Bosemond of the Red Watch, very unhappy. Yeah, we'll be unhappy. Don't start shouting the odds in my vicinity, if you don't mind. Right, we're going to go and take this down now. 81%. There we go. I mean, Sun Spear could do with being liberated by the looks of it, but hey. Could do with smashing this army even further. Son, why are you making me do this? I'm not. You're doing it yourself. I know I am, but you're not winning quick enough. I've got tournaments to win, I keep telling you. You're 14 now, man grown. Oh, look at this. Kidding me? Okay, so we are able to. I'm going to actually assault this because this is not going to go very well if we leave it. 84%. That's 9.4. But we should be fine, right? Yeah, that's good. 94%. Assault. 96%. 96%. For heaven's sake. Yeah, it's got to be this that's causing the issue. It's got to be that. Right. Let's get back to Starfell. Let's see if we can rush to Sunspear and get it done. 1 year we get to see what it looks like. Oh yes, it's got to be a dashing son. Come on, son. You need to get a scar on your face as well. He's got education diplomacy focus, which I suppose makes sense, given that his Maester is quite high. Look at his learning. Look at the Maester's learnings. Oh, he's gone back to the Maester. It was the other fella last time, wasn't it? The fighter guy. Now he's gone to the Maester to finish off his learning for the last 2 years. Okay. Blue-haired lady, fighting man, Maester. A well-rounded education. His stats aren't that bad. He could end up with some really good diplomacy here. And semi-decent martial. It's not horrendous. Not looking too shabby. Not looking too shabby at all. Right, 96%. Come on. Come on. Quickly get this. 97%. A bit of ticking war score, probably because he's taken this area here. He got the ambition. Oh, is that why he's so good? He got the ambitious trait. Oh, that's why he's good. Ambitious gives you +2 to all stats, right? Yeah, okay, that helps. But he's ambitious, so maybe he'll... Look, you're going to get it all anyway, son. Don't be impatient. Don't kill me. Never liked you, Dad. Never liked you, really. People said you were craven for a start. It's never sat well with me. Winter fever's broke. Well, hang on. Oh, we've got a winter fever. Winter fever broken out here in the High Lordship of the Rainwood. Johan was CK2. The Holy Fury playthrough. Yeah, we're going to have some seclusion going on. We're part of Storm's End now, so actually this isn't too bad. These guys have committed to defeat, I think, 98%. We can probably go home. Safe in the knowledge that once again, we have sorted our son's mess out twice now. 99. Yeah, ticking war score. Let's get back home, away from the plague, if you don't mind. Very good. Very good. Oh yes, that was Senra II. Yeah, Senra II, who was probably my favourite CK2 character ever. Good old one-eyed Zenrad, embracing his Viking roots, went completely crazy. He won some epic battles on the battlefields, remember, heavily outnumbered at times, and he still won. 100%. We have reached. Or my son has reached. No, I was right the first time. We have reached, because we have helped big style. Who's been slandering me? You've been slandering me? Firania? Is she in the... Where is she? Is she in the cells or something? Lock her up. How dare she? She's already locked up. She's in your prison. She can't be my prison and slandering me at the same time, surely. No, but she's part of this rabble. Right, I'm going to release the rest of these guys now. I don't think the people are coming with ransoms for them somehow. No, we're going to exile them because they... I don't want them in my court, you know what I mean? So, exile away. Ransom. Can't afford it. Okay, you'll have to stay here a bit longer then. You're going to get exiled. 1.6 gold seized. Oh, look at Arlen, man! Andreas Mahler also getting a bit of swordsmanship. So Arlen and Andreas Mahler, both. Oh, come on, please. End this war, please. And let's get a tournament. Even just a local one. Just a crappy one. Just one. I just want to see him in action in one tournament, please. End this war, child. Oh, here he is! Voila! He's taken a nice crown on his head. I mean, we should have a crown on ours. We're the same rank, heavens. We don't want a crown. We don't need a crown to prove who we are. But he's got a crown. He's adopted a crown. He's got my father. He's got my hair, look. Frizzy hair. He's got a strong beard game. Mine's a bit more unkempty looking. His very shaped and styled. Got style. Yeah, same attire, the same garb there with the fur necky thing. His stats are not looking too shabby. He's ambitious. Could be good for our role playing. Charitable. He's wrathful, but proud, just like his father, and temperate, just like his father too. He is looking good, stats-wise, trait-wise, exceptional education, of course, granted royal privilege, and chip off the old block. Look at him. And I was going to say he's got a kid. He's not got a kid yet, but there you go. I'll be very happy to take over as that young fella. Hey! Eric Davin has won. We are at peace. Eric Davin's imprisoning people. Eric Davin is imprisoning people. He's not messing about. Sorry, folks. And it's time. We have seen the white stag. We're off again. This time we will have it. Now watch him get... Stop it. Don't speak of such things in jest. No. Don't do it. Stay healthy, Eric Davin. Well, hey, we're at peace. Peace reigns once again. Oh, what the hell is this? Invite to plot. To kill the king. Hang fire. Let's see how it... Let's see. Let's see what this plot's saying. To kill the king. %. I don't have to say the percentage chance. I want to stop backing that. Hang on! This is a grand tourney! Hang fire! Hang fire, people! Oh, we're not going in with no starter tourneys here. But where is it? Is it close enough that he will be able to get there? But he's a grand tourney and he's got an epic fighting ability. Surely he must be invited as well. Surely. I'm not getting involved, you idiot. I have somebody to reply. I have somebody who will want to get involved if you just give him a chance. Oh please, Richard. It's a grand tournament. It's got to be the greatest fighting man across the realm. I shall attend in to observe here. Oh, alliance. Right, get this tourney started. Come on, Richard. Get in the travel-y thing. I don't know the name of it. It always escapes me. We're off up to a tournament. Come on. Is it happening or what? It's a long way away. Oh, whilst we are trying to chase a stag and attend a tourney at the same time, my son, Prince Eric Davin, failed to display their full prowess during the tourney. What prowess? You shouldn't even be fighting. What the hell? Are you an idiot child? Why did you enter? Because I'm not a craven. I did my best. He's defeated a major revolt. Oh, yeah, major revolt. Helped you defeat a major revolt. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Where's his vassal opinion? There we go. Oh! Yeah, 50-50. Not too bad. They'll get used to it, don't worry. And if you get any trouble, you know who to call. Poor showing for House Topcliffe there. But I suppose we've got to give him his props for actually turning up. Vassal inheritance warning. The Dornish marches. Look. Don't do this to me. The Dornish marches is a whole flipping high lordship here. Lord Martin. What are you in line to inherit, Lord Martin? Lord of the Dornish marches. What are you taking with you? And how and why? This is where we struggle to understand. His father was Lord of the Dornish marches. He's not got any claims. What is he set to inherit? Because he only has daughters. But it wouldn't pass from my realm, would it? The heir. Sorry, it's the heir we're interested in. This is primogeniture. Gedmund Tully. So what's Gedmund Tully going to inherit? His father is the Lord of the Dornish marches. Fine. Yeah, he's got a son. His son isn't in line to inherit anything else, is he? Lady Jocelyn, has she got any claims? High Lordship of Skagos. Okay, let's go to Skagos very quickly. Skagos is up here, right? Lord Josset of Skagos. Okay, so Gedmund Tully is the heir to Skagos, which means that if he inherits hang on. So basically it's a race to see who dies first, right? Because if his father dies first, we'll get Skagos. If he dies first, then we lose it. Because basically he'll take whichever title he gets first as his primary title, and then the other title will come as a secondary. So basically, if we wanted to prevent this from happening for certain, we'd have to see his father dead, essentially. So we'd have to see this man dead so that he inherits this before that kid dies in Skagos. We're not gonna do that, because we made it illegal for it to happen anyway, so we're gonna see if it works. Okay, but at least we know what's happening. I had a lovely dinner, neighbour, and after some wine we were both a bit drunk and more than attracted to each other. Lord Elbin? Maladon Utcliffe. Lord Elbit. No, this is the guy who's. This is the guy who's. This is the guy whose feast we're at, I assume. This is the person. Corella. Who's Corella? Lord Elbit. Corella. Is it your wife? Oh, it's his wife. We are off with his wife. No, we're not doing that, actually. And kill the queen too. Kill the king, kill the queen. They want everybody off that Iron Throne. Anyway, we're supposed to be stop. Oh, but this is a glitch. We can't stop backing this now. Oh, we've lost a maester. Oh, we've lost a maester before my son. No, it's not. It's my son. No. Hang fire. Yes. No. Oliver. Oh, I can be their educators and their guardian, it seems. Without being a problem. That's fine. Right, court physician. We don't have one. They'll give us one eventually, if we don't have one in place. How much was it? I think it's 20 gold to 10 for a maester. If we get a really good one, he can tutor our son. That's fine. That's still all fine. What's happened to this tournament? You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. You are sure that no one's impressed by your failed adventure. It's my own failure, because my retainers are useless. We're kind, right? We wouldn't blame our retainers. Didn't want stressed. Okay, perhaps I can place a bet. Sir Richard Wayne is in the tournament, but this is a grand tournament, and he's not got 165, he's only got 145. Only got 145. We know how this game works. If he comes up against somebody with 110, he'll still end up losing, won't he? But do you know what? We haven't come all this way to have him not be bet on in a tournament. He's finally here. He's still ill, but Sir Richard Wayne is fighting with cancer, with icicle, with painless, the armor specially made for him. 145 fighting ability. Let us bet on you, sir. Let's do it. His odds at 7-2. That's good odds. I mean, there's 40 people, that's why. But 7-2 for somebody with that much fighting ability? Large bet it is. Don't let me down, Richard. We've waited years to see you in action. Absolute years. Okay, let's go. Plan money spinner. Is it coming into effect? I'd feel a lot more sure of myself if it was 165. Are you sure we can't help you by... Can we not chop your knackers off for you? You want your knackers? You sure? We can cure this cancer nonsense for you. You want? No? Okay. When you want your knackers removed, just let us know. Cancer gone. 100% guaranteed. Right. A Citadel Assault Dornish maester named Sherman. Oh, he's pretty decent. Lustful maester. Interesting. Charitable, diligent, ruthless, proud. His stats aren't too shabby. 17 learning. He's a bit of a intriguing maester. Yeah, Sherman Greystroke. What a lovely name. Come in, Sherman Maestroke. Come in. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. He opens his account. Voodoosh. Sir Richard Wayne, Sir Robar Baddix. 110! First round. Clash of the Titans. Can you imagine it? I bet that was a joust of all jousts. This is only the first round. Look at this. Oh my God. Did you see that? Then you're not going to talk that about from here. No chance. 110 personal combat. It'd have been 130 had he not been over 50. We're always keeping an eye out for a fighting man. Because always don't forget, even if they're only 110, we can bump them up with our artifacts. But you're too old. You're not getting any younger, Robart, and you're lost to Richard Wayne. So why would we have you? We wouldn't, would we? Well done, Richard! Well done, my son. Come on, Arlen. Come on, you're a squire now. Look, look, this is how it's done. Take notice, take notice. This is a true jouster of legendary proportions. Once this tournament's over, we're going to take the next Steptone. I haven't forgotten we've got a claim on it. Right. Sir Richard Wayne and Sir Jared Sweet. Sir Jared is unhorsed, and Richard Wayne has barely broken sweat. He turns round on his horse, he takes a bow, and the crowd go wild. Who was this guy? 75? This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is a tournament not for the faint-of-hearted. When a man with 145 fighting ability only is 7-2, you know it's going to be a tough tournament. Can you imagine me rocking up with 70 fighting ability? Fish out of water. Telling you now. I fight in local tournaments only. Regional tourneys at a stretch. Grand tourneys wouldn't be seen alive in one, or dead either. Go, Richard! Right, what's happened? Where's my maester gone? Come on, maester. Where's my maester? Did I get him? I got a maester, Galarian Sand. Why has he vanished? Sir Richard Wayne and Benjamin Flint were next in the jout. Benjamin Flint with 90 fighting ability. 90! Pretty decent. But not epic standard. And therefore, Richard Wayne once again flicks the opponent off his horse with style, makes it look effortless and easy, and is declared the winner for the third time. How many more rounds? It's a grand tourney, Richard. Don't take your foot off the gas just yet. There's money at stake here. Lots of it. 140. Richard Wayne, Lucas Shaw next in the lists. And once again, bish, bash and bosh is easiest yet. You fought a wounded... How did a wounded man get that far? Sir Humphrey Cressy and Sir Boniface Tudbury. And Sir Humphrey wins 110 and drunk. If you end up beating Richard Wayne in the final, right, I'm going to be fuming. Absolutely fuming. Richard Wayne and Willis Farring were next in the lists. So Willis was unhorsed. 110. This tournament is full of them. This tournament is full, apart from that 140 person, everybody has been above 90 that we've seen. Absolute carnage here. This tourney is the tourney of all tourneys that we've had for a long time. People have been in war, and everybody's itching to fight now all of a sudden in tourneys, because we have had no tourneys for ages. We haven't particularly, but the realm has been at war too. Yes, goodbye, Willis Farring. Humphrey Cressy, the drunk, and Richard Wayne meet in the final, and Humphrey is unhorsed. He sways, the drink straight to his head. One joust, one tilt, too many, and cancer-ridden Richard Wayne, decked out in his fineries, has been declared the winner of the Grand Tourney. First in, gets the job done, bing bang boom, and we come away with the spoils. Oh yes. Right, another tournament please. Anybody else want a tournament? I'll take regional tournaments too. Come on, sign up here. I'll even give you a discount on setting it up. We'll make the materials available at cut price, just so that we can have them. Come on. Look at that. Fantastic. As victor of the tourney of Sunrise Keep, Sir Richard Wayne has chose Queen of Love and Beauty, his wife, Margelle Woad. Look at her. I mean, look at you both. Willis, not a patch on your father's fighting ability. You're not going to inherit any of my artifacts, are you? Good choice. I've won! Whoa! Look at that! We have money again! How much did he get for winning the tournament in terms of prize money? Oh, he's got 180 coins. If he was unmarried, we'd take that when he died. That's what happened with Sir William of Gold Hollow. When we hire fighting men of great fighting ability, remind me to ensure they're not married. Or, you know, or if they do come to court unmarried, don't marry them off. Because we'll win money from betting and we'll win money when we take their purse. When they die. Okay. Look at that. It's a tear to my eye. You can die now, Richard, it's fine. We'll let you have your peace. You've clung on for long enough to entertain us. You've done it. We knew you would do. You can go now if you wish. I mean, ultimately, if you want to stay, I'm not going to kick you out of the court, am I? You know, who's to say we can't stop until we get at least 1,000 coins in the bank of tournament winnings now? Come on. Right. So, tournament, taking some land, tournament. Do I want to put us into combat again for a little while? I'll give it a year and see if there's another tournament. If not, then we'll take Rexstone next. Imagine putting off taking land just because you want a tournament. I'm running off to an old biddy. Right, back to your sickbed. You want to make me a commander? Now, the blood feud is ended, right? He still doesn't... His opinion of me is only -8 now. He's warming to us. Could this be the olive branch between the families after all these years? I mean, they've got 27 family members. Commander. He's always wanted. But then again, he's commanded his own troops now. No. Council? Yes. Commander? No. How's my son doing? He's 15. 26th of first moon, he comes of age. That's when we check in to see what stats he's finally going to end up with. Still not married yet. Still under regency. I brought a maester forward. I'm confused by this, and we got the unless I didn't read it properly. I'm not sending for another one. No, I will take council as an olive branch. I'm not taking commander. No offense, but I command my own troops, and we're very busy. We're expanding, you know. We're expanding your realm, by the way, because you are the top liege, ultimately. Anathema on Farinia. My courtier. I feel like I should kick her out. She's bringing disrepute to us. Disrepute to us you are bringing, dear. Right. Oh, I've got extra intrigue from listening in to some people's strategies in the tournament. Right, okay, tournament has ended. A fine spectacle was had, and even finer when you pick the winning participant. Is the old woman? Oh, was that the old woman slandering me? That's what you get for slandering me. I have links to the High Septon. Slander me and become excommunicated. Watch what you say. That was slander. My wife has been slandering me? What? How dare she? Ooh, my opinion of her is going down. We're not going to let that get out. Can you imagine? Keep that quiet. My own wife slandering me? I'd be a laughing stock. Keep that quiet. The tourney of Drake's grave, you say? Oh, I'd be honoured to observe this tournament. Yeah, my wife's got gonorrhea. Self-inflicted sickness. which makes you wonder. She's definitely slept around, clearly. I will attend, of course. I just don't wish to partake in it, is all. Right, tournament time! Here we go. It's only a regional tourney, or maybe even a local tourney, so this should be... If the odds are really slim and small, we're not even gonna... We can't even really bet, can we? The odds are something stupid like 1 to 10 or something ridiculous. It's not even worth it. First day's jousting. Perhaps I can place a bet. Who would I place my bet on, I wonder? Oh, let me see. Richard Wayne, perhaps? I think perhaps so. Let's have a look at the odds. What are the odds on Mr. Wayne? 16 to 10. Not too bad. Not too bad. Large bet it is. We'll get about 50, 32... About 64 profit out of that. That would be fine. Richard Wayne on horse's Narbert in a blink of an eye. I mean, God, flipping hell is this? Just won a grand tournament. This is where they bring me next. Man couldn't even put on his own bloody gauntlets properly. Next. Meanwhile, we are having dinner at the tournament. After joust dinner. Who we're sleeping with now? It's the same woman again. Canella Bush. Or is this a different lady? No. I mean, my wife has just slandered me. And she's got gonorrhea. And I'm lustful, aren't I? Yeah. Canella, I mean, she's greedy, patient, deceitful, kind lady. Canella Bushy. Look, I've had 7 kids with her. She slandered me, and she's got gonorrhea, which makes it difficult in the bedroom. We ended up in a room with a big bed in the middle of the room. The spiced liquor and the obvious attraction between us led to a pleasant tumble. 25% chance of pregnancy. Oh gosh. Canella Bushy, is she? Oh. And then we come back. We've made a new friend. Sir Arlen. Making friends and lovers as we go along. We have that kind of magnetism, you know. Meanwhile, back at the tourney, Sir Royce rocks up, who's actually pretty decent, drunk. We had to actually use 2 hands this time. This guy's pretty decent. There ain't another one gone. He forced me to actually up my level there briefly. But good showing, Sir Royce. Good showing there. Yes. Almost made me break a sweat, but not quite. Thank you. Sir Nigel. Knock off Nigel. 95! Knock off Nigel. Yes, he's a Salt Dornish fella. I don't know where. He's a commander of Tarth. But knock off Nigel was not good enough and got knocked off. According to my Master of Arms, peasants at Summerhall are having trouble with highwaymen and wild beasts. Oh yes, pump some money into that. Summerhall, for heaven's sake. Don't worry, the tournament winnings will go towards it. What tournament winnings? The tournament's not over yet, isn't it? Richard Wayne and Sir Donald Durandon. A lunatic Durandon, with some semblance of skill. But some semblance of skill doesn't get you through a joust with a machine. No, and off he plopped, just like the others. As Richard Wayne continues to motor through the crowds, Sir Geoffrey Topcliffe. 110. Not one of our own family. Not a flipping... bloody part of this man's court. Baron. Was he the top cliff that killed Eric Davin? Because Eric Davin was a trial by combat, wasn't it? He died, but he died against a top cliff who had really good fighting ability. It was! Oh! You! Still alive? Still fighting fit, obviously? I almost feel like, actually, he would be a good replacement for Richard Wayne. He could get about an extra 25 fighting ability on top of that. He's got a big sticky out here. Right, he better not beat Richard Wayne. No way. Don't slap us in the face twice. Oh! Is he my bodyguard, Sir Joffrey? No? No, he's not. He's my top. I reckon the game is getting confused with him. So Richard Wayne wins again! Hopefully. There's no glitch here. Oh-ho! The money is rolling in. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Come on, one more tournament and then we'll capture the wreck stones. Hello, Ambrister, you live. Welcome back. What have you missed? Well, you've missed us capturing our very first Stepstone. We've captured Bloodstone. We've given it to Taicho. We've also given him Master of Hun and Commander of the Stormlands and Lord Admiral too. He's risen up pretty swiftly. Richard Wayne is still alive. He's just won a grand tournament, yielding us hefty profits. And then he's just also won another tourney. Regional, local, I think it was regional, maybe. We'll see. We'll check it out. Regional tourney win, grand tourney second, grand tourney win, small tourney win. He's a tourney specialist. He's won us 2 tournaments now. He's won us probably 200 gold in the space of less than 6 months. Our money machine is now in full swing. There's a bit of a winter fever going on down here. It's not going to stop us. It's not stopping us at all. Right, where are you? You, sir. Sunstone, now. Get yourself down there, buddy. Get yourself down there. It's time for Stepstone number 3 claim. Even if we don't push it straight away. The cancer only made him stronger. Listen, he has survived a long time with cancer. I'm going to get myself a maester as a plague in our lands. I'm not getting another maester. I'm sorry. I sent for a maester. They told me they sent a maester. I'd spent my money and then the maester didn't turn up. They lied to me. The tournament of Drake's Grave is over. Well done, Lady Lanier of the Shadow, for heeding my call for tournaments. I feel like I should give you some of the money. Hellicent is mastering the art of the sword. Hellicent Footley. I am now de facto the court tutor, it seems. How do you manually invite a maester? How do you do that? If I knew how to do that, I'd have done that a long time ago. You can manually invite septons, if you can find one. I don't think you can manually invite maesters, unless any maesters are going spare around here. I don't think so. I don't think it works like that. Maester? Are you a maester? Maester Adam, court tutor. Maesters can't be invited, no. Join court, yes. Yeah, no. No, I don't think it works like that. No, you've got to get it from the Citadel directly. They'll send one. If you don't have a maester for a long time, they'll send you one for free. I'm not spending 20 coins. No. People can die. As long as it doesn't come to Storm's End, we're fine. That's a horrible outlook. We're a kind man. We should get a maester. People are dying, you know. All these will have their own maesters. It's Storm's End that's the problem. Our maester doesn't maester everybody. Look, Amble, look, Rainhouse, you should have your own maester, no? You have your own court. Yeah? Maester, look, Graydon. They're all fine. It's just Storm's End that doesn't have one. And we're away from the prick. Ooh, hang on! My young son has finished his education. He has become a Grey Eminence. He's gonna have at least 22 diplomacy now, surely. He has become a Grey Eminence. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at him. This is who we potentially could be in control of as double Lord Paramount. Here he is, Prince Eric Davern of Dawn. Oh, it's not bad. I thought it would have been higher than that, actually. But anyway, it's not shabby. He is a diplomatic man, semblance of martial. Poor fighter, squire, charitable, ambitious, wrathful, proud, and temperate. Look at that. Ambitious, wrathful, proud, but temperate. Respected, good military ruler, defeated a major revolt. He's betrothed to Renna Liddon, aged 12. Who the hell is she? She's of the House Liddon family. She is daughter to Lord Jeremy of the Westerlands. That's a very lowly marriage. What the hell are you doing? Child, what the hell are you doing? She's not got bad stats, to be fair. Willful, timid, family person. Where is she? How is this happening? Why is this happening? Why, child, why? Must love himself a Westerlander. Maybe it's for an alliance. I don't know. It's not a very strong alliance, is it? It's got a lot to learn. Hey! Sorry, that might be loud in your ears. We have an alliance with the Reach, finally. Oh my god, she's quickly going through the fighting ranks, isn't she? Right, we have now 4 alliances. Soon to be. Which means we just need the Vale, and we've got the entirety of the 7 kingdoms allied to us, apart from the Groundlands. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And if he's had any daughters, then we'll take the Vale as well right now. Any daughters recently? No? Well, you want to pump a couple out for me? If you don't mind? And then we have the full house. You know what I mean? We're looking at seeing how we... Let's just take a breather for a second, folks. This fabricating a claim on the 7 kingdoms has not been here before, and it's now arrived for some strange reason. Let's take a look at what we need to perhaps look at into manoeuvring here to get this on the radar. Now, this always is a confusion to me. This was never here before. It's just come now, so there's got to be a reason why it has come. So, requirements. Current heir. Character is not Lord Paramount Arlan the Hunter. That's an option's not here. See the Kingdom of the North granted to a new ruler. It's interesting. See, I cannot understand that. And either King Boniface is of different culture, King Boniface is different culture. Any previous holder of the Iron Throne was House of Topcliffe. Any previous holder of the Iron Throne is a great grandparent, or parent of Lord Paramount Arlan. All of the following must be true. Prestige must be. Army size is greater or equal to 66% of King Boniface. There's a lot of stuff happening here, and I don't understand any of it. I understand what it means, but it's like, what out of all of these, what is stopping us? And what do we need to do? I mean, to me, the army size is a big issue. Factions, 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 factions. Oh, factions, here we go. Hang on. Lower Crown Authority of the Iron Throne. Independence. You can start this plot if you own King's Landing. Oh, so go for King's Landing itself. Alana for the Iron Throne, Marjorie for the Iron Throne, Alice, Ellen, Floris. Depose King Boniface. What does that do? Okay, so that would put another Baratheon on the throne. That's no use. Crown Loyalists. Overthrow the monarchy. What does that do? Abolish the monarchy and abdicate in favour of a new republic led by Paramount. Insufficiently powerful, Lord Paramount may present an ultimatum. That doesn't seem useful. So that's the Iron Throne, that's King's Landing. Increase council power in the Iron Throne. So what I'm going to have to do before the next session is I'm going to have to understand all of this now, because this is becoming quite pertinent. We're quite powerful now, and we've got a lot of allies who would probably side with us if we were to wage war against the king. So now is the time to understand the machinations of what we might need to do to get a claim properly on the Iron Throne. Because I'm thinking the time is almost ripe, really, isn't it? I mean, a lot of his force is coming, and this is not as high as it has been. It's usually been 180,000 before now. A lot of this is coming from his men, but his men are allied to us. So, like when we had the Bloody Vengeance War, I imagine he'd lose a lot of that. An independent Stormland, I mean, for me, serves not much of a purpose. I mean, a purpose, yeah, I suppose it does serve a purpose to some degree, but I mean, we'd be on our own, we'd have allies, I suppose. But no, we want it all of it. We took Stormlands from the Baratheons. It's time to take the throne from them, and that will then endeth in our eyes, the whole Bloody Vengeance feud, family history feud. That would put the Baratheons squarely in their place. Yes, that is our goal. Topcliffe claimant. I don't know how a Topcliffe would be claimant. I can't see it. You just never know, though, do you? Some river Malisters, a couple of Malisters there. Yeah. I mean, if we were to marry like one of the Baratheons that's got a strong claim males to a Topcliffe female matrilineally, would their kids get a claim? If we could somehow find a Baratheon boy that would marry like matrilineally? Because all Baratheon children, right, must have claims, right? Yeah, strong claims. They will be passed on to kids. So, and I'm not even talking like Oris. Like if anybody just had like some kids. Willis, have you got like a daughter, Aemon? No. Just to test this theory. Renly's line. This is the trouble with the dwindling flipping family tree. Wow. Lots of dead people. Oh, here we go. Look at Aegon. Perwyn. Well, there's Raymond line. Stefan's line. Ormond. Got one daughter. So we're after sons, aren't we? We're after sons that are unmarried, but not high up in any succession. He would be too high up, right? We don't have any unmarried Topcliffe daughters or kids here, it seems. Yes. Right. Forget about that for now. I'll research that before the next session, whenever that may be. Hopefully later in the week, actually. Right. Okay. Just waiting for one more tournament, and then we'll take the second steps too. Just give me one more tournament. Come on. Come on, game. I'm being greedy now. We were itching for one. We've had 2 like buses, and now I want a third. They come in 3s, they say. Let's give Richard Wayne one more bit of glory. Ooh, Eric Davern has created the High Lordship of the Prince's Pass, getting to work and restructuring the land. Good on you, son. Good on you. Keep them in check, that's what I say. Keep them in check. Let them know who's boss. Look at that. Now his vassals, only one has got a slight negative opinion. Everybody else is positive. He has won them round with the Topcliffe charm. He looks like a charming fella. I mean, he's very diplomatic. He can probably talk people around without them even realising that he's done so. Oh, nice bit of peaceful music. Maester, you say? No. No need. It's nice having a bit of relative peace for a change, actually. Let our money increase. Ooh. We do have a loan to pay off. I mean, it's going to leave us with next to nothing left. Or have I already paid it back? I'm not getting an option to pay back the loan. To take a loan from a vassal, search for a smith. There's no option here to repay a loan. Where's my loan gone? Somebody paid it for us. It was here at the start of the session. I could go on another tour again, actually. I'm not gonna go on another tour. Okay. Apparently I don't have a loan anymore. Well, even better. Even better. Maybe the creditor passed away. That's unfortunate, isn't it? It's a shame when that happens. That's why it wasn't available. I mean, because this was kicking off. Oh, damn. I thought we got away with it. Oh, damn. What timing? Okay, I have the coin. 245. I do have the coin. Oh, but we get money in our hands and it just slips away. I pay off half the debt. Pay off half the debt. Because we've got education for kids and stuff coming up, right? Oh, this is good. This is good. Look. Gedman's father died before that little urchin died in Skagos, which means, technically speaking, if they don't have the same succession law that we do, the law that blocks vassal inheritance, we're going to inherit Skagos when this kid dies, if he doesn't have any kids. Ooh. Which begs the question, if we wanted to get the Skagos now, we could just kill this little child and we'd get Skagos. Are we that desperate for Skagos? Not really. Not really at all. We'll see what the machinations of natural order do. But well done, little Gedmund. for taking control. I am awfully sorry to hear of your 22-year-old father dying under suspicious circumstances. I mean, one might say that he was killed to put you on the throne quickly. I would have no idea why anybody would want that to happen. Honestly, we had nothing to do with it. We had nothing to do with it. But it's rather fortunate that somebody wanted him dead. Other than us. We are too kind to have it done. But maybe, just maybe, behind the scenes, we arranged it without even my knowledge. We'll give it until the end of this year, and then we're going to take the Stepstones. Oh no! My grandson! It's my troubled pregnancy, had a stillborn child. Oh no. Never mind. That would have been my first grandchild at age 39. Can you imagine being it happens, doesn't it? A granddad at 39. What? Here we go. It's the final tourney before we take the Stepstones. Here, the Sunstone. No, the Rexstone. We'll take all the stones. No thanks. Was that Grand Tourney? Did you see that? I can't see what it was. But it was 20 prestige to turn it down, so it must be a big one. It's probably another Grand Tourney, right? Is it a Grand Tourney? Oh no, it's just a normal tourney. Tourney of Harvest Hall. No, I think it's a regional tourney. Science 1, Norris 2nd, Charles 3rd. Thank you. This is good for next season. I like to see Ferrari doing well now, all of a sudden. Hamilton 4th, Russell 5th, Max 6th. Good. Yeah, this bodes well for next season. Oh, I'm happy. Ferrari, keep doing well, Ferrari, for all I care. Keep going strong. Go even stronger. Come on. It'd be so cool if it was Ferrari versus McLaren next season. I mean, I know Red Bull are going to be there or thereabouts, but I think they're going to struggle next season because they got told to take some off the car recently, and they're not going to have Newey there. They're probably going to have to make a decision whether to focus on next year's championship or focus on the car for the year after. So I reckon Red Bull are going to be in a sticky situation next season. So I think next season definitely we're going to have somebody else on top, because it's for somebody like McLaren, for example, or even Ferrari at this point. They've not won a title for so long that actually they would probably put a bit more of their eggs into the basket for next season. But yeah, it'd be so cool if it was Ferrari versus McLaren next year, simply because that when I started watching F1 properly, it was McLaren versus Ferrari in the late 90s. Mika Hakkinen days. That's when I started watching F1 properly, as somebody that understood what was going on rather than a child watching Mansell and Senna and Prost when I was like 7 and 8. But yeah, and that was McLaren and Ferrari were the top two teams for several seasons. Schumacher, Hakkinen, and then Schumacher, Raikkonen for a bit. So yeah, to see them two long historical teams battling for the top would be pretty cool. Pretty cool it would be. But anyway, tournament time. Title lead has been cut to 47 points with 4 races left. I mean, there's going to have to be a DNF in there, isn't there? I mean, it's a lot of points to make up. He's doing very well, Norris, don't get me wrong, but I think in the car that he had, if you put Hamilton in that same McLaren for the whole season that we've had, I don't think we'd be in this position. I don't think he's maximised very well, Norris. But then, if you've not been in title position before, it's all about experience and learning, isn't it? Anyway, enjoy your sleep. and thanks for the update. Right, we shall be attending and seeing if Richard Wayne can win his fourth tourney. This is where we're going to end the session after this tourney, by the way, because we're going to start the next session knowing exactly a bit more how to fabricate a claim and make a stake for the Iron Throne. And then we're also going to open the next session with the attack on Wreckstone, because we've had 3 tournaments in a row, so we're quite happy now, unless Richard Wayne loses, and then we might have to seek chasing our losses. Right, Julian Topcliffe wants to get married. Nope. Some might call me petty. Some might call me busy. I'm at a tournament, thanks very much. I didn't really want to be disturbed with messages. Okay, carry on. I'm kind, unless you're my rival, then I'm not kind, okay? I'll let you get married when it's time. F1 team manager, F1. The thing with the F1 manager, and I'm not prone to not doing it, is that it's a long game. The races are full races, and it's a big commitment. And right now, there's so many games on my list ahead of that it's got to be a no for now. So, yeah. And it's a kind of game, because it's based on this season's cars, that if you don't play it with any relative soon, then it's going to be well out of date, unless there's a mod or something that you can update the season to a current season, which I don't think there would be. You can change the liveries, but I think it'd be far too far-fetched to be able to code that level of change. I could be wrong, to be fair, I don't know. But yeah, I would like to, certainly. Right, perhaps I can place a bet. Richard Wayne is in there, isn't he? Of course he is, Richard Wayne. I bet on you, sir. I bet on you. Still fighting fit? Still got cancer? It's fine, you're coping very well with it. These tournaments keep you fit, healthy, and take your mind off the job. 2 to 1, you say? I'll take it. 80 coins profit? Better than none. Let's go. Let's go. Let us go. Richard Wayne and Sir Laurent Pettridge. Richard is declared winner. Laurent is unhorsed. And look at that. 60 fighting ability, not too shabby, but certainly not 145, is it? And Lord Boardman, Swan and Sir Richard Wayne. Oh! Oh, Richard Wayne has grievously injured one of my vassals. Oh, it's unfortunate, but you know the risk when you sign up to a tournament. Richard Wayne and... It's almost like people queuing up to beat him. I want a piece of this Wayne fella. Fight after fight after fight after fight. He's not even getting a breather. Who are you? This is the previous one. Give me a rest, will you, please? If we fight him quick enough, he'll tire. Come on. Richard Wayne and Lady Tita Vance. I didn't know ladies could enter the joust. That's cool. She's got a fighting ability. Now, could you imagine the story to be had if Lady Tita Vance would have knocked Richard Wayne flying off his horse? Could you imagine? She's a brawny, skilled fighter. Gladden she's married to Topcliffe. What in the hell? She is one kick-ass character. I can't obviously invite her because she's Gladden. I could probably invite. Oh, he's quite happy with his lord. Never mind. You have a very strong, courageous wife. She fought well. Says he fought well. The game clearly is not up to speed with these kind of things here. Right, Thornton and Lionel. So Mark is the winner, which will be the guy that we probably face in the final. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Sir Richard Wayne and Sir Royce of Silversword. 110. I need a replacement. Richard wins again. Oh, this is Cash Cow City, man. Come on. Come on, last one. Ooh, Sir Mark Thornton and Richard Wayne. Sir Mark was sent flying. He's injured 2 people now. He's getting a bit carried away. Is our Mr. Wayne all of a sudden? He's sending people flying off to their grievous injuries now. Look, don't send them flying so high. I can't help it. It's not my fault they're incompetent, is it? I'm trying not to kill them. Mine is. But he's got a nose injury. He was 110. He's suddenly come crashing right down. We've ended his tournament career in a flash. I do apologise. Right, the final is here. It's Sir Mark of Thornton, it's Richard Wayne, and that was the final, it seems. Thornton went flying, crushed his nose, and second place though. A shrewd gamble, and we're back in the money. Look at this. The cash cow that we envisaged when we brought him over is now bearing fruit. Tournaments, 3 on the spin. Barriston, Topcliffe would have been proud. He was envisaging this happen with Mr. Gold Hollow, but he died too soon. We are now bearing witness to a money-making endeavour. Next tournament, please. We welcome it very soon. So yes, we'll end the session here. It's 10 o'clock. All streams will end at 10, pretty much going forwards. Just to give me time to get stuff done and earlier to bed until I've shaken off whatever this illness is and I'm 100% right, because I'm still not 100%. So, well, yeah. So here we are, Arlen Topcliffe, the Hunter, ruling the Stormlands for 39 years. He's ruled as a babe and fresh out the womb, and his father suddenly died of cancer. He's 39. He's won the love of the people. His courtiers, apart from his rival, love him. His vassals, all very happy. Most of them but all of them happy to see 7 children. Lucky number 7. A son that's a chip off the old block. Look at him. Crown, frizzy hair, beard, all happening. Severely injured and one-legged. Yeah, just go and cripple yourself in a tournament, why don't you, stupid idiot? Look, there's a reason, Eric Davin, why I have avoided tournaments my entire flipping life. There's a reason for it, you idiot. So yeah, when we pass away, and if he's still alive, we'll be in control of a one-legged king. Hey, look, chairs with wheels on. It's a thing in Dawn. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's got to be a jousting injury, this, hasn't it? It's got to be a tournament injury. I can't believe it. Hey, we like our oddities, don't we? One-legged king, not a problem. Yep, and as I said earlier at the start of the session, I really wish I could draw. Sketching our one-legged Eric Davin in a wheelchair. Add it to the timeline of sketches of rulers. Bloody hell. What? Yeah, one eye would be fine. One leg. He's taken 2 Dornish wards. But anyway, there you go. Arlen, are you faring any better? Yeah, clearly. We're waiting for a maester, but in the next session we kick things off as we go and attack Rexstone and create the High Lordship of the Central Stepstones, I think it was. Give it to Tycho, who's got married to Lady Tyrannia of Bloodstone, who is a Lysini lady with purple eyes. She's 23. She's got a lovely house symbol, Fainrian. What a lovely name too. Very kind of what's what I'm looking for? She's a pirate lady. Yeah, Fainrian. It's a very kind of fantasy name. It's a really good name. I quite like that name, actually. And she's pregnant already. Indeed she is. For a pirate's heir to retain any high lordships or higher, they must be a capable adult pirate and have one of the following: 10 martial, 10 diplomacy, 500 prestige, formidable warrior. Female heirs... I mean, it doesn't apply to her because she's female, right? He's not a pirate, so he's fine. So his heir will be normal, I assume. The Moon Singers of the Eastern Gods. Moon Singers? Has he always had this? Probably. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. So she's pregnant. Taicho's ruling well. So yeah, we'll get this done. We'll give that to somebody random, and then have Taicho be the High Lord of the Central Stepstones. We've got some coin finally. Lots of kids to marry off for dowries. They're all boys, but also to educate too. So yeah, next session we continue to expand in the Stepstones, and I will hopefully have a bit more of an inclination as to what we're going to do, or what we need to do potentially, to start making machinations and movements against the Iron Throne. I would so love Ireland to be on the Iron Throne. It would be the perfect end to this series, because I would end the series right there. I would. You'd all be probably horrified. You want to see me rule the Iron Thrones a little bit, wouldn't you? But I kind of feel that some things are best left to imaginations, you know. But anyway, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves, because that's probably down the line. I'm going to read the Moon Singers background for the next session too, because it looks pretty cool. Just make sure there's also to make sure there's nothing untoward going on with the inheritance laws and stuff. I don't think there was, but yeah, I would love Ireland to be on the Iron Throne. You know, it'd be such a cool story. He got thrust into, well, he lost his father when he was just born, suddenly to cancer, was suddenly placed on the Stormlands throne, had to ride out the early days of his reign as a baby, obviously out of his control, but the council, loyalty to the father, banded round him and ran it well and watched him grow up. He then lost his mother, so he was orphaned. He had these great father-like figures that guided him through his early days of combat. Pain being one of them. There was one before him as well, whose name escapes me. I almost feel bad for forgetting the chap, but he had, before Pain, there was another guy who was his marshal, who was his cupbearer, who was his bodyguard, who had all of the everything, protected him whilst he grew up. Then had the whole Craven incident, and obviously finding his feet as a young whippersnapper, ruler, teenager, Footly pulling the strings, having to listen to Footly, watch Footly cock things up. And then as he's gotten older, he started to develop a bit and learn a few things, and you know, the whole fattest situation, let's not forget that, and taking on a sturdy wife, carried up to his own bedchambers after the wedding, a wife who's his bodyguard, who's, you know, still very sturdy, still has a lot to say about things, keeps him in line, bless him. He's had that going for him. He's managed to have a Valyrian steel sword brought to him by his own daughter from Summerhall. He's obviously got Summerhall into the Stormlands. There's that accolade to his name too. Yes, the first Valyrian steel sword in his particular family side of the line. There is a Valyrian steel sword in another Topcliffe area, so we have two in the family. So he's got that going for him too. And now at 30, he's also Footly would take the credit, if he was still alive, for marrying this buxom lady, sturdy lady, to him. But when all in all, when he got older and realised it's because of the fact that her sister was the Princess of Dawn, and therefore, poof, claims for our children. Oh, poof, children. One of which is now Prince of Dawn. Masterminded, perhaps. I mean, Footly's dead now and was incompetent. So Alan could take the credit. But all that's happened in his race, I think he's been quite successful. And sometimes it's not about being competent in everything yourself. There's no I in team. The most successful people on this planet have all got a strong team behind them, haven't they? So, yes, at age 39, he's achieved so much and could still achieve so much more. So to get him on the Iron Throne would be the crowning glory for this man. I would just love it, honestly. I would just so love it if it could happen. So I'm going to see if it can and see what we can do. But if not, if he doesn't, then Mr. One Leg Eric Davin, who will be taking Stormlands and Dawn, who is ambitious, will certainly be eyeing up the Iron Throne if his father doesn't get there first, that's for sure. That's if he doesn't eye up the Stormlands first even, but anyway. So yes, lots to look forward to. But yeah, I think I don't know how possible it is, but I think, yeah, if we do get the Iron Throne, that could signal the end. I might have to play on the Iron Throne a little bit, just to see what it's like. But that would be pretty much the end of it. A good way to end, I would think. But anyway, go forth, folks. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. I'm going to go downstairs now. I was going to say I have a nice Horlicks, but we've finished the Horlicks now. Do like a good Horlicks, so it's going to have to be a cup of masala tea instead. Yes, tomorrow is going to be Pentiment, and that's as far ahead as I'm going to plan. But Wednesday, I don't have any. No, Wednesday I'm playing football. But I'll do a pre-football stream because I'm not playing football Thursday because it's cancelled, so I like to play football on the Wednesday if I don't play on the Tuesday or the Thursday, so that I get 2 games a weekend. So I'll be playing football Wednesday, but I'll do a pre-football stream. Football Tuesday, possibly. Not sent the fixtures out yet, but we missed last week, so they should be on this week. So there'll be possibly a pre-football stream Tuesday. It depends what time the kickoff is. If it's too early, then it'll be a session of Suzerain. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, as always. Hope you've enjoyed. I've enjoyed it. Certainly. Always enjoy this game. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, hopefully see some of you for Pentiment tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, wherever you are. And if you still haven't managed to get your clocks right, then now is the time. Until next time, folks, have a good one. And I'll see you soon.